Now on CoastTV News.
Georgetown ICE action as the increased effort in controlling illegal immigration now hits Delmarva. And breaking down electric bills, will tell you how Delmarva Power is responding after multiple reports of customers' bills increasing.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We are going to take a live look outside at Laurel this morning, and our first meteorologist, Bob Trey, he is going to join us. Bob, I thought we were in the clear, but it's winter again.
Winter is back with a vengeance, Lisa. We were close to 60 yesterday, so now it's cloudy, and we're stuck with temperatures into the 30s. We do have a yellow alert. That goes into effect this evening for the potential of wintry precipitation, but right now it's just cloudy skies on the visible satellite picture and a few bright spots out there. I'm trying to get my computer to advance. There it goes. And you can see on the visible satellite picture, here's Delmarva. We're looking at all the clouds, and aloft we're seeing some snow from Pennsylvania into southern New Jersey, but that is falling aloft. There's so much dry air in place, we don't have anything hitting the ground. However, farther back to the west, it's overrunning moisture. It's warm air going over the top of the cold air, so we're starting to see precipitation breaking out across the Tennessee Valley and into the Ohio Valley as well, and then that will slide to the east and affect us as we go into this evening. Winter weather advisory goes into effect this evening. Sussex County, this goes until 8 a.m. and excludes the coast. We could be looking at slippery conditions as we go into the evening hours with sleet and freezing rain in the eastern shore. And back up into Kent County, also a weather advisory. So here's noon, cloudy skies with temperatures in the mid-30s. We'll keep it steady in the mid-30s into the afternoon hours. Then around 6 o'clock or shortly thereafter, you see this peach color. This is sleet or freezing rain that will develop, and that definitely could cause slick conditions this evening. Otherwise, it's cloudy now. Then I think this evening we'll see that wintry precipitation, a yellow alert for that, and into tomorrow morning for heavy rain as well, and more unsettled weather into the weekend. Much more on your forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Bob, and since we are expecting wet weather later today and into Thursday, we wanted to check the status of our area when it comes to those drought concerns we had just a couple of months ago. The most recent data is from last week, and here is Sussex County and a look at the northeastern part, mostly along the Delaware Bay. According to the U.S. Drought Monitor, it is still in extreme drought status, and that area is Lewis, Broadkill Beach, and Milton. And as we look at Worcester County and the entire eastern shore, it is also all in severe drought. Even though Ocean City got over 6 inches of snow last month, we will see what impacts this upcoming stretch of wet weather will have on that drought status. And happening today, Delmarva crews will be brining roads as snow, sleet, and freezing rain are on their way to Sussex County. Delmarva urges drivers to give the crews on the roads plenty of space as they work for your safety. And the national effort to get illegal immigration under control is now being seen in Georgetown. The police department there is confirming that ICE agents conducted a fugitive apprehension operation Tuesday within the town. Police say they were notified by the operation, but were not involved and did not receive any requests for assistance. The number of detainees remains unclear, and police say they are unable to provide specific details related to this federal investigation. The Georgetown Police Department also saying, quote, "We want to emphasize the safety and security of our residents and visitors remains our top priority," end quote. We have an update on a story we've been covering this week, the higher cost of Delmarva Power utility bills. Customers are telling us they're being charged double what they're used to. And there are concerns about a delivery fee, but Delmarva Power says there are no new charges. They just started listing a more complete breakdown to show transparency. And as far as overall increases, Delmarva Power says it's the weather.
Kind of that perfect storm, with these unseasonably cold temperatures and increased usage. For just December alone, for our Delaware customers, we saw about a 40% increase in usage as compared to November.
Delmarva Power says they do not have the authority to implement their own charges to customers. That's regulated by the Delaware Public Service Commission. And this morning, one man is facing felony charges after Dewey Beach police say he was arrested following a chase. It was on Tuesday that police got reports of a white motorcycle driving recklessly and showing a gun to another driver near Delaware Seashore State Park. Police found 2 motorcycles matching the descriptions and attempted a traffic stop, but both sped off. Eventually, they were able to pull one of the bikes over and arrest Ty Hengel of Milton. Police say they did not recover a gun, and currently a search for that second suspect is still underway. And on Tuesday, President Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and Trump suggesting that 2 million Palestinians should be relocated out of Gaza in order to rebuild the area with the possibility of U.S. ownership. NBC's Alice Barr shows us the latest on the Israeli situation and also the reaction to Trump administration's efforts to eliminate wasteful spending of taxpayer money.
President Trump rolling out a stunning plan to take ownership of the Gaza Strip.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site.
In a White House press conference with Israel's prime minister, the president proposing the U.S. redevelop the war-torn enclave.
The Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so this could be so magnificent.
He said Palestinians would have to leave the sovereign territory during reconstruction, taken in by countries like Egypt and Jordan, who oppose that idea, and many Gazans do not want to leave. President Trump also did not rule out deploying U.S. troops to Gaza.
If it's necessary, we'll do that.
Lawmakers in both parties pushing back.
We'll see what the Arab world says, but, that'd be problematic at many, many levels.
That's insane. I can't think of a place on earth that would welcome American troops less and where any positive outcome is less likely.
Adding to the humanitarian challenge, the U.S. Agency for International Development announcing overnight almost all direct hires will be placed on administrative leave this week, following Trump administration moves upending the organization and stalling critical shipments of food and medicine around the world.
There are lives at risk.
Kayla Nickel contracts with USAID on global democracy projects. She's had to furlough all her employees and fears U.S. disengagement from volatile zones will harm national security.
We know exactly who steps in, and we've created a vacuum that is not in the American interest.
Pressing questions as President Trump remakes U.S. foreign policy. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Coming up, DelDOT is making history with its new transportation secretary. Why the appointment is so important, especially during Black History Month.
Mark your calendars for the Children's Beach House Gala presented by Jack Wingo Realtors and Jack Wingo Asset Management on February 8 in Dewey Beach. This black tie evening features an open bar, auctions, dinner, and a performance by Kristen and the Noise. Your support helps empower children with special needs to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and thrive in a caring community. For more info, visit cbhinc.org/gala or call 302-841-9639. Sponsored by CoastTV.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-0512. That's 1-800-803-0512. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-0512 now.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
I like going to the events that are actually set up through the station that we have a connection to, a lot of the fundraising events. It's a good opportunity for me to see the good works going on in the community and also interact with the people. When you're out and about, people are so friendly to come up to you and say hi, and that they watch, and very appreciative of that. It's good that you feel like you're making an impact out there.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
New this morning on your screen right now is Delaware's new Secretary of Transportation, Shante Hastings. Hastings is making history as the first African-American woman to hold this position. And Deldet says she has worked for the agency since she graduated from the University of Delaware in 2000. Her nomination was supported unanimously by the state Senate. And new this morning, early voting could last longer in future Maryland elections. This afternoon, the state Senate will hold a hearing on a bill that would extend early voting to the day right before Election Day in both the primary and general election. Currently, the last early voting day in Maryland occurs on the Thursday prior to Election Day.
Winter is back with a vengeance on Delmarva. Got some folks walking their dogs on the beach. Boardwalk Plaza Cam 35, looking like snow or wintry precip out there. And we're staying in the mid-30s this afternoon, maybe a few snowflakes. We're watching for potentially icy conditions on the roads this evening with a yellow alert for that ice potential, then heavier rain as we move into your Thursday. Congratulations to Mary Thomas from Lewis. She is the proud owner of a new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV. I'll have the latest on the next round of wintry precipitation coming up after the break.
It all started with a food truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's of Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
Upgrade your ride at Preston Ford's Fuel Up Your Savings sales event. Preston Ford has over 1,000 new Ford and pre-owned vehicles waiting for you to drive home today. If you have solid credit, you could qualify for 72 months financing at 0% APR on a 2024 Mustang Mach-E Select or 2024 Ford F-150 Lightning. Visit PrestonFord.com to check out all of our savings and specials. Join us at the Fuel Up Your Savings sales event at Preston Ford. And remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product, so I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor.
You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
We had a nice taste of spring the last 2 days, but now it's back to reality. Lots of clouds and cold out there. Here's our tunnel and razor cam. Quiet-looking Roosevelt Inlet right now, 36 degrees. Kind of looks like snow right now, and we'll be seeing those steady temperatures in the mid-30s into the afternoon. Lots of clouds, maybe a snow flurry, but I think the bigger event occurs this evening. We have a yellow alert this evening through the overnight into Thursday morning. I think we're going to see a wintry mix of sleet, maybe some snow, and freezing rain developing this evening over spreading the area. And any places near that freezing mark certainly could see slippery roads, sidewalks, and bridge decks as we go into the evening hours. Then I think after midnight, this will turn over to a plain rain, and that could be steady to possibly heavy at times as we go into tomorrow morning, making for a very messy commute, but at least not an icy one. But there is a winter weather advisory now for the majority of Sussex County, excluding the immediate coast. So inland, Highway 113, US 9, back through 113, Seaford, George Georgetown and back into Millsboro, we could be looking at some slick conditions. But I think especially from Bridgeville down to Delmar, you could be looking at icy roads as we go through the overnight. And the same goes for the eastern shore back up into Kent County, where you have a winter weather advisory through tomorrow morning. You could see a longer period of freezing rain and sleet. Then you can see interior parts of the Northeast all under a winter weather advisory, even an ice storm warning across western Maryland into the mountains of Pennsylvania. They could see at least a half inch of ice there. So looks like a pretty good ice storm, especially interior areas tonight. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-30s right now, 35 in Rehoboth, 36 in Georgetown, and Delmar at 36. And we've got a northeast wind. That Arctic air continues to drift in. So here is Futurecast. We're looking at temperatures into the mid-30s around the noon hour, 35 in Georgetown, 36 in Delmar, 36 in Berlin. And as we go into the afternoon hours, steady temperatures, thickening clouds. Then we go into the evening hours, and I think that's when we'll start to see the onset of that precipitation. You see this peach color. That is some sleet and possibly some freezing rain, especially if you're around that 32-degree mark. And we'll continue to see some of that sleet and freezing rain through about 10:30. That starts to lift to the north. So by 11:30 from Highway 9 points north, still frozen precipitation, but liquid precipitation starts building in as we go through the overnight. So by 1 a.m., Sussex County and much of Maryland is in just plain rain, but it's cold into the mid-30s tomorrow morning. It's going to be a mess out there. Leave extra time to get to work and school. It's going to be a cold rain with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Then I think the rain should start to quiet down as we go into the late morning time period. Then we go into the afternoon, and we'll start to see a little bit of clearing with temperatures in the 40s to around 50 degrees. As far as the rain goes, a half inch to about an inch, maybe some more in some places, and a little glazing of ice as well. Then we're not done with the systems. We head into the weekend. There will be another wintry mix of snow, sleet, and rain as we go into Saturday, and then that ends early Sunday. Then maybe a stronger system starts to build in as we go into later Monday with snow, potentially a couple of inches, and then that turns to a cold rain into Tuesday and Wednesday. So needless to say, a very active pattern. 37 this afternoon, cloudy skies. That wintry mix this evening changing to rain, 31, and then 50 with morning rain on Thursday. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast. We've got the yellow alerts later today through Thursday. Be careful out there. 52 drier on Friday. Then that mixed bag of precipitation Saturday, 41, 53 on Sunday, and then another round of perhaps significant rain and snow late Monday into Tuesday. Tuesday's high around 43.
Thank you, Bob. Coming up tonight on DSN at 6, it's a Cape Caesar Rodney wrestling match. Then watch the final score at 10:30. And on the DSN Plus app, you will get that wrestling match along with some other exclusives. At 4, Maryland High School Wrestling with Stephen Decatur, Kent Island, and Hartford Tech. At 6 p.m., Bayside Conference Boys Basketball when Parkside plays Crisfield. At 7 p.m., more Delaware High School Wrestling when Sussex Academy hosts Woodbridge, and Milford takes on Dover. And this Saturday, February 8th, DSN will be providing special coverage of the inaugural NCAA game at Under Armour Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The Salisbury University lacrosse program is looking to start their season 2-0. And if you can't make it to Baltimore, watch that game live on DSN at 1 and stream it on the go with DSN Plus. CoastTV will be right back.
Coaches make a difference for their athletes and communities, and we want to honor them.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and donate $500 to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an additional donation to their program.
The coach can be from any sport at any level up to and including high school.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com.
Delmarva Sports Network's Coach Who Makes a Difference. Sponsored by Preston Automotive Group.
At Delaware Electric Cooperative, keeping the lights on is a team effort, and our team broke a reliability record in 2024. Members experienced a nearly 20% drop in outages, and our crews have never restored power faster. Our success is a result of dedicated engineers, careful planning, tree trimming, and the use of advanced technology that can self-heal power lines and equipment. And not only has Co-op power never been more reliable, it's also the most affordable in the state of Delaware.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696 or visit lizardflare.com now.
Coming up, Drew's got Oscar nominee Jesse Eisenberg. He's opening up about his special relationship with superstar Emma Stone.
I think of her as like my fairy godmother because she's been an advocate for me.
Wednesday at noon on CoastTV.
President Trump, he's going to the Super Bowl. After the terror attack in New Orleans, how they're beefing up security to keep everyone safe. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on CoastTV.
Game day cuts on the coast. Eagles fans here are gearing up for the Super Bowl. They have their jerseys, their game day snacks, and their game day haircuts. Paul Cusimano, owner of Millville Barbershop, says he put his bright idea and his friend's artistic skills together for this haircut.
Victor's an amazing artist, and I thought what a great idea if he could do designs in people's hair for the Super Bowl. It's been pretty popular and cool to see with all the local Eagles fans. They definitely like it.
These designs are being done for the biggest Eagles fans on Delmarva for just $30. And coming up, solutions to stop shoreline erosion. We'll tell you what some Chincoteague Island locals say could happen if nothing is done to protect the southern inlet.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division like myself in cabinetry to ensure that you have the best product to fit your needs. And your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
It was very important to find somebody that was knowledgeable in the whole picture, the cabinetry, the appliances, and the countertop. We are delighted with the outcome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
Taylor Swift's draw and the draw for concerts are so huge that it's not just about the ticket sales.
She's a business. From hotels to car rentals to restaurants.
Where is there not an effect?
The Swift Effect, Episode 3, The Swift Economy. This Saturday at noon on CoastTV. Sponsored locally on CoastTV by Pohanka Kia, delivering dreams to driveways.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Let's go.
Are you familiar with what happened to me? Yes. I'm seeing her. My attacker, she just watches me.
I won't put things off.
Meaning?
I want a family with you, Kelly.
I know that place. I can go under.
Chicago Wednesday, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Mother Nature is constantly reshaping Chincoteague Island, but some watermen on the island are worried about erosion on its southern end. This is Harbor Master Vernon Merritt showing video of erosion on Google Maps. And a charter boat captain says if nothing is done to protect the southern inlet, the million-dollar industries of fishing and sightseeing could no longer exist.
Time is of the essence. The longer we wait, the worse it gets.
So something has to be done. You know, waiting for a study to be done or waiting to see what happens generally doesn't work too well. We need action, and we need it now to protect what's here.
Leonard suggests that the state or the Army Corps of Engineers could bring dredge materials to build up sandbars just off the island to keep waves from eating away at the shoreline.
Right now, looking live at the gutter helmet cam, looks like snow, looks like I want to do something out there, but still dry, 36, and then into the afternoon, maybe a few flurries, and then that yellow alert this evening for a wintry mix, then a cold rain, another round of wintry weather for Saturday, then more storminess as we go into next week. Very active. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone, sponsored by Brockstead, Mandalis, Federico. Your 10-day forecast is next.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
Come home to Crawl Street Tavern, where everyone's a local. Home to the Crawl Daddy Light Craft Beer. Start your day off right with breakfast classics. Indulge in your favorite pub grub. Amazing wings and killer crab cakes. Live music every weekend. Located on Waikamago Street. Just steps away from the Ocean City Boardwalk.
How many times have you tried to clean a stubborn mess but end up with no success? What you need is the all-new waterproof Ruby Horsepower, the new cordless and rechargeable power scrubber that cleans faster and easier, guaranteed. Watch, baked on oven grease is no match. It blasts away dirt and grime in no time. The power comes from our rotating brushes, spinning at 350 RPM. The incredible torque fights calcium, mildew, mold, and more. Take it in the kitchen, where it busts through caked-on crud, or outside and tackle tough tasks with ease. Get your Ruby Horsepower with 4 additional attachments, all for just $39.99. Great news! They're in stock and ready to ship. Due to high demand, only 2 per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-455-0217. That's 1-800-455-0217 or visit horsepowerscrubber.com. So call 1-800-455-0217 now.
This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang the socket fan light. Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. You can do it yourself in less than 10 seconds.
And now, the socket fan lights with deep socket extender is yours for $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off.
Get cool fast with Socket Fan.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah. Somebody's having a night tonight. I love this wheel.
Wednesday at 7 on Coast TV.
Everything has led to this.
The Jeopardy Tournament of Champions.
Who will claim the prize? $250,000.
Anything can happen in a game of Jeopardy.
Wednesday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Just a few days ago, we celebrated Groundhog Day, but today we recognize his counterparts here at Coast TV. On your screen right now are our meteorologists here at Coast TV News. And it was first observed that Meteorologist Day began back with John Jeffries, one of the United States' first weather observers who took daily measures starting in 1774. So, Bob, even though it's cold, we're going to be nice to you today.
Oh, you should be nice to me every day. And I was expecting a dozen donuts this morning for Weather Person's Day. No dice, but thanks anyway. And we are looking at cloudy skies into the afternoon. Mid-30s, then that wintry precip this evening. We have a yellow alert for that. Watch out, roads could get slick, and then rising temperatures, and then it's a cold rain into Thursday, 50 degrees. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Get a break Friday, more mixed precipitation Saturday, then maybe a more important storm with rain and snow Tuesday and Wednesday, a dry and cold Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.